suppose both has some good and bad sides. I think I just call and allow him to be bluffing some random garbage, and now he probably has like king 10 or something. Okay. Jack 10 is the nuts. Now the question is, what weaker hand am I going to fold here? And it's quite tough to be calling most of weaker hands. What's mine? 10-9 suited, I could call, I think. Bottles are just way too good. On the top right, I will try to go for really thin value bet on the turn, and for the protection, we can get probably some king high. King high sometimes to call here. And we kind of allow that he doesn't bet the river bigger usually. It's often going to be just check call and we can check back. Check back the river. And a7 is clear call. The lane makes quite a shoved here. Unfortunately, river finds a hit. On the bottom left, this guy 4x raises again, so it seems to be some sort of standard sizing. I think I limp again against this Mr. November. At least on the earlier part he was raising often against my limpings, but seems like it's more passive with this stack depth, or maybe some sort of now it's kind of an interesting situation. We could just call here and to look to check shove, or we could just 3-bet stack off here. I think I go for call. Not the total blank river a turn, but we are obviously not planning to fold anyway. And I think with this stack depth we just want to shove. He can have some weaker jack x, some spade draws. Of course he can also, when we're limped, he might have pretty much any two pairs, but if that's the case, then it is nothing I can really do about that. Well, nice river card. We still had 3 bigs, 9 outs. Oh yeah, that's the downside of limping, of course. We allow that sort of hands realize equity, and sometimes it gets us into that sort of situation where we are pretty bad shape. But at the same time, if we never limp that sort of hand, then it's pretty easy for Will to be just raising our limp really often and print the money, so to say. So I'm not really sure if this stream is working at all. Seems to be transferring something at least, but oh well. I will need fold. The problem is that usually big blind shoving range in this sort of spot will be relatively strong, so But it's close, I mean, again, 8 queen, I was not forced here. It's actually, I'm probably call. I'm kind of close on the top right. Do we want just shove over that 4x? 4x I raise because that is the sort of minimum I think we can go for. Reasonable 3-bet size out of position. If we go a lot smaller, then it just becomes so cheap for the villain. We calling. Oh, well, I think the stream is really not working basically, but the bottom right, I think it's pretty decent spot to be betting some portion of time at least. I think, well, calling might be kind of okay as well. And this is obviously straightforward